Hi guys, my name is Daryl. I'm one of the owners of the Rumah in Rotterdam. It's we call it the cocktail pub. So yeah, why we call it a cocktail pub is we love cocktails. That's really where our passion is. But we maybe even more. We have more love for an old-fashioned Dutch pub. I like the coziness of it. It's warm. It's always fun. So we trying to combine those two elements of horeca and make it into in a cocktail pub, and that's the Rumah. Also, we focus a lot on the rum because rum is dope and our favorite spirit. So it was in 2017. No, before that, like me and my partner Edward Nijhoff, we've been working together since 2006. Became good friends and started as barbacks, but then we got an offer to work in a cocktail bar, both other bars. So we trained ourselves and we liked it and we became good at it. And after that, we thought, so an own bar that would be cool, but it wasn't only an idea, maybe a dream, until like years later, in 2017, we saw that dream was like reachable. So we started working for it, writing plans, making sure there was some money and to get it started, and so that's what we did. I think as a young age, I was interested in rum. Didn't know a lot of it, but even when I started making cocktails, also in the American drink cafe with a lot of rum cocktails, and I like the rum cocktails the best, and they were mostly tiki cocktails, but I love them all, and that's how I got my interest. And years later, I bought a book and started reading about rum, and a couple of master classes also from Andrew Nichols, and then after that I thought, okay, rum is the shit, and this is insane how diverse it is and how much you can do with it. So yeah, and even like I think every day I'm learning something new about rum. So it's for me it's a never-ending story right now. So yeah, but I like powerful rum. So I like Jamaican rums are always one of my favorite rums. Always, any time of day, any time of year. I don't know, a moment. Always a Jamaican rum as my broker, but but yeah, no, it depends. It depends. Sometimes I like more some sweeter rum. Sometimes more funkier. Sometimes more like grassier. I don't know. It really depends on the moment. Yeah, well, I think it doesn't really matter what I think because it's different method of making the product. So it's not like it's completely different than all the other rum. So it's not a rum, but in my opinion, I think it's a rum, but like a Brazilian rum, like a Brazilian style of rum, like maybe different type of production, but yeah. But that's just my opinion on it. Doesn't really matter. I love to see some distilleries on Jamaica, Barbados. I don't know, even Suriname. It doesn't really matter for me for the first one. I just want to be in
When?
one, Yeah. When I work with like while working, I usually work with rum. Like if a guest asks me, okay, what should I take? Then I suggest a rum, right? Um, but for myself, I love pisco as well. Like Wakar is one of my favorite brands as well. Um, it's good in a cocktail, but also to drink it neat or with a tonic or anything. That's really nice. What I mentioned before, Merlot is the cognac I prefer, and yeah, it's really nice to also you can work with it or either neat or in a cocktail. And with rum, yeah. I love my favorite rum cocktail is daiquiri. But if I make old fashions or maybe a Manhattans, I love to use the Botran 15. That's it's one of my favorites to use then. Yeah, a lot. Like after that, I made the decision to open a bar. Like I thought now it's time because I had the exposure and people were looking. So I thought, okay, this is the moment, right? It was 3 years later, but it's still the moment. No, but yeah, it helped a lot. It was a really cool prize to win, and a really cool competition. And yeah, I was really happy that I won that prize. Yeah, yeah. So back in the days, like we bartenders, we think like sometimes you get attention from girls, right? Or from boys in that case.
Both.
But also when women working behind the bar, like you get a lot of attention. And we thought, oh, we're so sexy. It's us, right? So me and the other bartender we were working, and there were a couple girls at the bar, and it was like maybe 10 years ago, 11 years ago, I don't know. So we were cleaning the bar because we said to the girls go to the other bar, and it was like 2 hours longer open. So we cleaned the bar and we run there, did some perfume on it. We were even hotter. We thought we were harder than working. But when we saw the girls, hey girls, how you doing? And they didn't even recognize us because we weren't working, right, and we weren't that sexy anymore. So that was a good lesson for us. Like we're only sexy behind the bar. That's why I feel naked and I feel ugly when I'm walking in the like on the floor. But
That's why you're only behind the bar.
Only behind the
Because
bar.
You feel
and
sexy.
Never go out. Yeah, never go out.
Oh my god. That is funny though. So did you go home alone this night? Or?
Yeah. Well, most of the times, right? Where was I very proud of? Yeah, well, winning the best bartender award was a moment that I was very proud of, but that wasn't like really while working. Um, I feel like I don't have like one moment I can remember that is the moment, but I do have like a little smaller moments, and a couple of times a week you have that if there's people at the bar and not that you make them something what's really good, but um, they that this is their bar, because sometimes like on days as bartenders we have to work on Christmas, on holidays, on Valentine's Day, and sometimes on especially that kind of days you see that you're really helping the people get their make their moment, like their Christmas or their Valentine's Day. And even though maybe you want to be at home or anything rather than working, still in that moments when you see that you make people happy with your work, that is it's always a special moment. Then I think, yeah, okay, what we do is it's nice because we're making other people we're making their nights, and it's their memory. What I did to get more knowledge about rum is first bought a lot of books and articles online, like internet. This it's full of articles and full of information, some good, some less good, about rums and about other spirits. So yeah, like look it up. Just you have the internet and order some books. Especially now while we are not working and in quarantine. Um, order some books. Maybe text bartenders that you know of who know a lot about rum. Just text them or mail them, and because probably that bartender also have a lot of time now, so you have time to answer your email or text or call and just ask people, and because by doing nothing you don't get more knowledge. Tastings also help. Yeah, sometimes Tasting, like if you have a couple of rums at home, doesn't matter what rums they are, just taste them, compare it to each other, like write things for yourself down. Why does it taste different? And look on the brand side or anywhere, like how is this rum made? And by that, you also get some understandings, like why this rum tastes like this and that rum tastes like that. No, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I want to say like yeah, it's a little bit of a cliche nowadays, but you know, be safe and stay at home, and but do connect with each other, and you know, don't be positive, stay positive, and don't be um, locking yourself lock yourself up, but stay open for other people. You know, stay in contact. That's important, because after this, we all have to shine again in our place, and you have to be there. You know.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good, Daryl. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Okay. Hi guys, this is Daryl from the Rumah in Rotterdam, and you're watching Bart's Academy. Don't forget to subscribe here. I always want to do this.